Welcome back to Black News Tonight. It's time to see what's going on in these digital streets. And as we enter Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we have an important message for you all. Songstress Jazmine Sullivan opened up to Essence magazine about her mom's breast cancer battle. I can't even say it. It's such a touching story. Let me get this right. Breast cancer battle. This is important because we want to make sure people are aware of the importance of their health and wellness, which is the message that Jazmine Sullivan was trying to put out to everyone. Now, following Jazmine's mother's diagnosis 2 years ago, the singer teamed up with Novartis pharmaceutical company and has become an advocate for Black women diagnosed with breast cancer and those undiagnosed to make sure that they take care of themselves early. And that's why they want to hope to encourage early detections. And this is a new campaign that they also have. I want to make sure you are able to look up this campaign if you haven't heard about this campaign before. The campaign is important to encourage Black women to speak up for themselves and oh, I can't get through this story here. The importance of annual screenings and mammograms, as Black women are 40% more likely to die from breast cancer compared to white women. Now, Sullivan also spoke about how the diagnosis affected her entire family, saying, "Mom's diagnosis made me look at health in a different way," and adding, "It's been really good for us." Now, Sullivan also released her album Hotels earlier this year following a 6-year hiatus, so I am happy that she is back and able to do this. Now, I wanted to make sure you got the name of that campaign, and it is called More Than Just Words Campaign. So make sure you check out More Than Just Words Campaign to learn more about what she's going through and how she's trying to advocate for other women. Again, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so this is the perfect time to encourage your family members, women, even men in your family, to get checked out and to continue learning how to check themselves out and make sure they can do self-examinations as well. As we mentioned, Black women are 40% more likely to die, so it's important that, we can check this out, because if COVID has not taught us anything, is that life is short. You want to give people their love and their flowers while they're here. We're happy Jazmine Sullivan's mother is still here, and we're also happy that her music is out. So make sure you support her and all of her efforts that she's trying to put out there, and that she's able to support this message. All right, now to the next story. Let's see if I can get through it. Netflix and Howard University announced that they will be a $5.4 million scholarship in honor of the late actor and Howard alum Chadwick Boseman. Now, the Chadwick A. Boseman Memorial Scholarship will cover the total cost of tuition for incoming students at Howard's College of Fine Arts. I love this. Now, the scholarship looks to award students who display a drive for excellence, leadership, respect, empathy, and passion. The Black Panther actor sadly passed away in August of 2020 after a battle with colon cancer. This is a beautiful thing because they deserve a standing ovation for being able to do this. They just renamed the College of Fine Arts after Boseman, and now this $5.4 million scholarship. This year, it will go to students who are already there to help make sure they pay off all of their debts, and next year it will be given to a freshman. And it's important also because Chadwick Boseman himself couldn't afford college at one time. Felicia Rashad encouraged Denzel Washington to pay for his tuition, so he would have definitely cherished this opportunity to help other people who were in his same shoes be able to finish school. So kudos to them and all those who are contributing to that fund. All right. The next Versus matchup has been announced, and get this, this time is for the old hip-hop heads. The official Versus account tweeted, "Big Daddy Kane will go up against KRS-One on October 17th during their Trilliverse weekend." Now, Trilliverse weekend is set to take place in Brooklyn October 16th through the 17th, and will also feature a performance by Jamaican DJ Supercat on Saturday. So I need to know how y'all feel about this. To me, I love both of them, Kane and KRS-One. However, this just does not seem fair by a long shot. I mean, KRS-One has way more hits. The Bridge is Over, Black Cops, South Bronx. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, that whole Boogie Down album was hot. Biz Markie, although a legend, he just does, Biz Markie, he did a lot of music with Kane. So if they were to come together and do something, then I think it would be a more appropriate battle, because Kane hits what? He has Raw, Smooth Operator, and maybe a few more here and there, but his catalog is not nearly as huge as KRS-One. So I think it's a kind of unfair battle. Now, if you put Eric B. and Rakim up with KRS-One, then we can talk about that. There could be a bigger battle there. We want to know what y'all think about this. You got to weigh in on this. You got to tell us what you think. Is this a fair battle? Either way, we still want to watch because we want to see it. But we're going to see how long this battle could go. Kane be like, okay, I'm done with my hits, so what about you? You just go ahead and take over. All right, well, one last story for you. Former NBA player Lazar Hayward, well, he was arrested after submitting fake COVID results at a Hawaii airport after flying in from Los Angeles last weekend. Now, Hayward uploaded false negative COVID test results to avoid Hawaii state laws. Now, Hayward was charged with unsworn falsification, released from custody, and put back on a plane to Los Angeles. Hawaii was like, we are not dealing with this. Now, Hawaii demands that unvaccinated passengers must show negative results taken within 72 hours of arrival. A 10-day quarantine is required if negative test results or proof of verification of that vaccine cannot be shown. So he wanted to avoid all that and just start kicking it right away. This is sad and stupid, dude. Like, it was probably more trouble to get the fake results than it would have been to just go take the test. Like, it's at every CVS and Walgreens you pass. It's very simple. It's very easy. And the whole thing is that, you know, I'm glad that they used him as an example and sent him right back home, because this was unnecessary. People are literally dying. More than 700,000 people have died from this disease, and you're out here playing with people's lives by not protecting them. They're not forcing you to get the vaccine. They're just going to say, if you're not getting it, make sure you're masked up. Make sure that you get this test to prove that you do not have the virus, so that people can be safe on the plane, on the island. I mean, if there's a huge outbreak in Hawaii, then they're going to be hit harder, a lot harder than other places, because it is our island. We're just asking him and other people to be responsible, keep other people safe, keep other people alive, and do what's best for everyone, not only you and your family, but all those people that you may come in contact with. Can you imagine if you were the one responsible for someone else dying because you wanted to lie and go on vacation and they got COVID because of you? Unacceptable behavior. People, if they ask for a COVID test that makes sure it's negative, just get the test. It'll be good for you to make sure you're safe, and it will be good for others as well. We just want people to be responsible and safe out there as other people try to go on vacation and have a good time. All right, of course, we need you to join the conversation. We want to hear from you about all these topics, how you feel about it. So head over to our BNC Instagram and Twitter pages and let us know how you feel. Also, visit our website, bnc.tv, and subscribe to our YouTube page to check out clips from the show.